So let's perform a quick demonstration on what a potential learning management system could look like for future visions. As you see, we're currently not logged in, and obviously if you log in you'll see some extra options and formatting options. Right now we got a Digital Learning Partners logo up here. Here we got a sliding banner with Digital Learning Partners with future visions and a introduction to the online academy. Now these banners can be replaced with whatever we want to put there. We could actually increase the number or decrease the number of banners, not a big deal. It just makes the website or the LMS look a lot better. So in this general introduction page you see a calendar, and if the students were logged in they could have important days highlighted with information. But let's go ahead and click on one of these classes. Now if we click on English 101, it'll take us to the following page. Now currently we're still within an administrative account, so we're going to see a lot of things that would not wind up being there for the students, which is actually what we want. We wanted to make it as simple and clean as possible. But just for the demonstration, let's take a look at what we have here. So as an administrator, we can turn editing on or off. We can also hide blocks, and what the blocks are these different topic blocks that we find highlighted in blue. So for any student logging in, they could get the latest news, and here we see a welcome message. If we click on it, okay, let's see what it says. Welcome to the first day of Future Visions Academy. Please proceed to registration. Okay, that's great. Also, we have some information under the upcoming events tab about orientation. Please proceed to room 101 for orientation. Now again, we have all these extra buttons here because this is the administrative setting. Now, if this was the actual English course that we would be offering, we could organize it in by weeks or by topics. Currently, we've formatted it so it displays different topics. So right now, the first topic is parts of speech. Here you will learn about the basic structure of the English language. You will learn about the different parts of speech in the English language. Okay, so now the student wants to begin the lesson. He can click, or she can click on the first link, and that takes us to our first video, which is our first video lesson. We'll just watch a few seconds of it to get an idea.
Lesson, we went over the method and how its components construct a simple sentence. So the first D stands for the doer, which is the subject or al-fa'il.
Okay, so now the students watched the first lesson, and maybe they need a little bit more time with the material, or maybe they need another way of absorbing the information from this lesson. So we've also included the PDF, which opens in another tab, and they have the lesson basically in a PDF format. So this allows our students to learn according to their best needs. We move on to the second section, second unit, and we see here that we have yet another lesson and another video. Okay, we don't have to watch that. So basically what I want to show you guys here is that we can devise or separate the page according to units, weeks, or lessons. We can put important information right here on the right hand side, and here we have a tab for other English services. Okay, now that takes us to the Turnkey Educational Group website, where the students or any potential customer could look for more services. Also, we have a survey, a very generic survey. So here we went with the default option of whatever was provided. It says attitudes toward thinking and learning, and the students would go down the following items, and they would either agree, strongly disagree with them, and that would give us more information so we know how to customize the material for the students. Last, we have some additional help for the students. Okay, and that links to my YouTube page, where I've had a series of different videos for my students in English, and we could also separate this in many different ways. So there's actually a lot that we could do. We can make this look as clean as possible. We could actually even remove these blocks if we wanted, so that way the student might not be confused by any additional information that's not needed, and they would just appear here on the left hand side. We could use any type of design, any type of color scheme. We could change the banners, we could change the logos, not a big deal. Another Another variety of the same LMS is right over here. So almost the same, just a little bit different. The home screen banner is bigger. Welcome to our online academy, Future Visions, Digital Learning Partners. And the same thing over here, right? Calendar on the right hand side, and right now just two basic courses that are available: English grammar, parts of speech with a little description, and Business Fundamentals 101. On the bottom over here, we could just put some information about the company. We could have contact information, information about Future Visions, and here we copied and pasted something from the Future Visions website. And here it's almost the same as the other one. Obviously, we didn't fill all this information out. No need to redo the same thing. But again, if you wanted to remove some of these blocks, we could do that, and it would simplify the way that this LMS looks.